Good morning, everybody. This is Ed Carter with Trader Vision 2020 and today's featured trade idea blog entry. Um, for the video, I guess it's a vlog, not a blog. And this is a performance update for very early in the morning, Friday, June 15th. So the performance will be as of the close for Thursday, June 14th. Let's get started. As we can see here, we've now had 7 closed trades. Basically, we had 2 bad days. The 13th and 14th caused us to be stopped out of, I think, a total of 5 trades. The good news is, because we've been paying attention to the plan and planning our reward risk and moving those stops, taking profits along the way, we still have managed to both cross those 5 trades and overall kept a small profit per trade, and we are continuing to outperform the market over the period of those 7 trades. Even though we've got a winning rate below 50%, we are up $1,950. I guess that's what close to $800 a week, since this is over a 2.5-week period, I guess. Something like that. I'll do the math later. But at the moment, we're doing okay. We have 4 positions remaining open. You can see that we are sitting at profit on all 4, although nothing worth talking about on the GIS. $6 profit, 84 bucks on GTN, which was opened Thursday. And the other 2 here, CDNA and DDD, we have taken some profits on and moved our stops up. These 2 have not reached that point, and so they remain at risk for us. In the trade log here, we can see the situation for those 7 closed trades. We'll just look at the last 5 here that have closed this week since the last performance update. You can see we had a 3.9% loss on MTSI on a 1 bad day. RDN, Radian, teeny, because we had moved our stop, we had a 0.3% loss. We stopped out with 5.5% profit on KRG, a tiny 2.08% loss on GPro, and then we were also stopped out on 1 bad day Thursday on Haynes, but we had already taken profits, and so we ended up and moved our stop, and so we ended up with a little over 8.25% profit. So let's look at the remaining trades and how they set. So these are the 4 trades that remain open. GIS, as you can see, I believe we entered here, and it has basically done nothing the last couple days since our entry. It's just holding tight as the market vacillates here on potential trade war rumors. DDD, a similar situation, although, as I said, we've been taking profits and moving stops. We reached our first target back here, and we took profits. The last 3 days we've been consolidating after that little move. That's to be expected, and we're hoping for the next move up to take out that second target. We have moved our stop up here, so even if we are stopped out, we'll get a little bit of profit off that second half of the trade. CDNA, same situation. I don't know if you can see it here or not, but the entry price is right there, right above this box. And let's see if I can't move this box. Yeah, I can't really resize it. Trust me, there's a green line right there. We entered, we quickly took out our target and moved our stops up, and we are now sitting where our stop is above the first target. So if one of these candles here comes down and takes out our stop, we will have locked in that first amount of profit. Hopefully we'll get that second push and take out this second target soon. And then GTN again was a Thursday entry, and it's doing nicely. It moved up smartly after our entry, and we're sitting here. We're not to the point where we're going to move our stop, but that is a very tight stop, so we've got very little in the way of risk in this point. I think it's 1 something. I could open up the trade and see for sure. GTN. Yeah, so GTN, what we're risking here is 73 bucks, 73.50, which is 1.76%. So as I said, very tiny risk. Those are all sitting nice. And let's just quickly go through the closeouts. You can see we got closed out here on Thursday on GPro. A couple bad days, but this Thursday was particularly bad. We had moved up our stop. Perhaps I'm managing the stops too tightly here, although I did keep it at V-stop, so that was more than 1.5% its average volatility that it moved against us, and so that's where we want to be stopped out. Haynes, same situation. One bad day, but it was a pretty big candle relative to what it's been moving the past 2 weeks, and that oversized move took us out. KRG, similar situation, taken out yesterday on this big candle that was big relative to all the previous candles of the past few weeks, and therefore we were taken out, but we were taken out at a profit. MTSI, similar situation yesterday. Big oversized candle took us out, and just barely, I mean within pennies it took us out, but it still did, and that's just the way it goes. Was a little bit of a loss for us. And then Radian, similar situation. We had moved our stop up, managing our stop. Perhaps I moved it too tight. We were taken out by a penny or so. So if I'd have been just a little bit looser than 1.5 times average volatility, we might still be in that trade. So perhaps I'm managing stops too tightly here, but it does look like it's going to try to hold that level. So that's basically all I wanted to cover today. Just give you a quick performance update. We hide nothing. We're showing you inside the kimono here, if you will. And that's the performance for our feature trade ideas over the last 2.5 weeks. So far, every trade has executed. So we've got our planned entry price, and we're sitting with 4 trades still open and 7 trades closed. So with that, I will wish you good trading on a Friday. Remember to manage the positions you're in first, certainly before looking for any new positions. And I see overnight there is some new trade risk news. China has announced they will immediately implement retaliatory tariffs on supposedly $50 billion worth of Chinese products. The U.S. will announce tariffs on Friday. So that may affect our markets here on Friday. The overnight futures did take a hit immediately after some of those announcements. So we'll see how the market goes. But I wish you good trading. Be safe. Manage your trades first. Keep managing that risk. Take profits. Reduce risk. I hope to see you in the trading room, and thank you much.